Perry's extravaganza last year, right?
Yeah.
She did a whole thing where she's like on an elephant, and
Right.
it was real eye candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
was last year? There's somebody.
I liked Up With People in the 80s.
Oh,
too.
the guy from Hawaii was actually really good. You know, he sort of has kind of a pompadour.
Elvis?
Well, he kind of has. He's from, you guys know, we got to find that. He was actually really good. More like a suit, good dancer.
Oh, Bruno Mars?
Yeah. Was that who
Is he
it
from
was?
Hawaii?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
What's your favorite Super Bowl game memory?
My favorite, well, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I love those ones in the 90s where they won, but probably the one I remember most was when they lost to the Steelers. But last year was an exciting game with New England and Seattle.
Yep.
Thank you, though.
I do not watch sports, so I actually, who's playing in the Super Bowl? It's don't tell me, the Patriots? No, the guys they're playing.
Well, what we're interested in is the halftime performance.
Oh,
which is like
weirdly, I think I know who that is. Beyonce and Coldplay. Yeah, that's sad. That speaks to how much I pay attention to.
So I guess you don't have any favorite performances from.
I hope Beyonce wins. I think Coldplay is going to get his ass handed to him. No, yeah, I'll probably watch the game as I usually do, but I will have no investment or bets placed.
You can think of one.
Yeah, well, obviously JT and Janet Jackson, but no. There's been some great ones over the years. I think every show, it's like kind of highlights watching the show. And this year I'll actually be at Luke's house. Luke's having a Super Bowl party at his house. I'll be watching the Super Bowl from Luke's house. And I think Tom Petty, that was incredible seeing him. So yeah, I'd probably go with Tom Petty.
Are you rooting for a team?
I'm still rooting for the Arizona Cardinals. So come Super Bowl Sunday, I'll be pulling for the Cards. No, I'm pulling for the Broncos. That was like my original team before we had a team in Arizona, and a huge fan of Peyton Manning. So this should just be, Panther story is amazing too, but I'm an older guy. I got to go with an older QB. I got to go with Peyton Manning on this one.
Well, I think the most historic one was, Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson, but I actually really enjoyed Bruno Mars for the last one. It was a couple of years ago. That was pretty cool. I think, who's really big and just keeps getting bigger, it's actually two artists, it's Halsey and 21 Pilots. Both just huge, like massive right now. I feel like they could probably do something massive like that. And people wouldn't be surprised. They'd be like, oh yeah, they're that big,
I'm a marginal football fan compared to Kenny, who he's a football guy. Who's playing in this Super Bowl, Kenny?
Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos.
And doesn't one of them have an old quarterback?
Yes, they do. The Denver Broncos.
Still younger than you might think, but
yes.
But by football standards, old.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who's your tip to win? Who do you think is going to win?
Carolina Panthers.
But wouldn't you like to see Denver do well?
I would like to see Peyton win. It's tough.
That's the story in it to me, is the interest story. Is you got this quarterback who's kind of the old war horse, and this is his final shot, and you kind of go, I want to see him get one,
And he's funny.
Is he funny?
He's funny. Which football players aren't usually
they're never funny. No, they're. Yeah, I came to play. I got the ball ready. I'm ready to go.
He's funny.
Good.
The Beyonce one was kind of epic, but I don't really watch the Super Bowl that much, and a lot of times it seems like a little bit overdone and kind of too many moving pieces, and that's why I think I liked Beyonce's, because it was really epic and big, but at the same time it was all kind of like, it was uniform, it made sense to me, and I also think she's a goddess, so that's my pick.
The shark, left shark with Katy Perry is a good Super Bowl moment. I will never forget Beyonce's Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, that was like one of those moments where I was like, gosh, if you like bells and whistles in a show, that's the one to look up to. I mean, it was incredible.
Hey now, what's the matter with you girls just don't wanna have